Hello everyone, welcome to the second tutorial of Learning Python. Today we will learn about variables, strings and numbers. We will be using Python interpreter and Visual Studio to run our code. So what is a variable? Variables are used to store values. Values can be of any type, but today we will discuss only about strings and numbers. So what is a string? A string is a series of characters surrounded by single or double quotes. For example, I love to walk. Let's work with string in Visual Studio. Create a new project. Select Python as a template. Next, give it a name. Let's give strings and numbers. So now let's write print hello world and let's see what it will give us. Print hello world. So it has given us on the screen hello world. And what is hello world? Hello world is a string. If you keep your mouse over on this word of hello world, it will show you what exactly it is. It is a string. Both the quotes work, double quotes as well as single quotes. Now let's run the same command with the single quotes. Let's execute this one and see it works. So single quotes also works. Now let's use a variable to print this value. Copy this text in Visual Studio. Clear screen. Now see what is happening. A message is assigned a value of hello world, and now we'll be printing the value of message. See, the screen has hello world. Now let's change the variable with a new string, hello new world. Now what will happen? This string will be displayed on the screen and not the hello world. Clear? Run it again. Hello new world. So message is a variable which is assigned a new value which we have printed using the print command. Now let's do functions, methods on strings. What are functions? A function is a block of code which only runs when it is called. You can pass data known as parameters into a function. A function can result data as a result. There are many functions for strings, but in today's lesson, we will discuss about three functions: capitalize, is lower, and is upper. Capitalize function. Capitalize converts the first character to uppercase. Now what txt has, hello and welcome to my world. Then we are assigning the capitalize function results to x, and then we are printing x. Let's copy this code to Visual Studio and run it. See what it does? It changed small h to capital H. So this is a function of capitalize function. Move forward. Is lower function. Is lower returns true if all characters in the string are lowercase, otherwise it returns false. Let's copy the text. Clear the screen. Let's see what the results will come. True. Let's change here small h, small w to capital W. Let's see what results we'll get. False. So, is lower function returns true if all the characters in string are lowercase. The replace function. Replace function returns a string where a specified value is replaced with a specified value. Let's copy this text in Visual Studio. Here we are assigning the value of I like America to txt. Here we are replacing America with Belgium, and here we are printing it. Let's see the results on screen. Now the txt has a value of I like America, but when we replaced it, it became Belgium, and the new string has I like Belgium. Now if I replace America with India, what we will get? Clear the screen. Let's run the code again. It's I like India. Concatenation, combining strings. One operation which is very common with string is concatenation, which means combining the strings. In Python, plus is used to combine two or more strings. See what is happening here. We are storing the value of Python in first name, expert in last name, and then we are combining in the variable full name, first name plus for concatenation, quotes to make a space between two words, and then the last name. Let's copy this text in Visual Studio and run it over there. The result is Python expert. So it has combined this string. So if you write something else over here, Python language. So in this case, the first name will be Python language, and then the last name will be concatenated with it, which is expert. Let's run this. So now we are getting Python language expert. Next is numbers. Numbers are of two types. The integer numbers are of type int. For example, 1, 2, 5. Numbers with fractional part, decimal part, like 4.6, 5.0 are of type float. So in total, number are of two types, int and float. Let's play with numbers and use Python interpreter as a calculator. The interpreter acts as a simple calculator. You can type an expression at it and it will write the value. The below given operators can be used for practice. Let's see our next slide and practice on interactive shell. Let's start Python interactive shell and play with it. This is our Python interactive shell. Now let's write 2 star 2 4. So it works as a calculator. You can try these expressions given over here and you will see the results will be displayed on your screen. Let's move forward. Numbers and variables. Now let's work with numbers using variable in Visual Studio. Let's copy this text. Let's run this code. Now here we are multiplying length with breadth and printing the result. Let's store the value of this multiplication into a variable. Length into breadth, and let's print the value of variable var. Let's see what we will get. Clear screen, run it again. So we got the value of variable on the screen. Type of number. Now a number can be of type int and float, but how we will find out? What is the way we can find out if it is an integer or a float? Let's see. Let's copy this first text in Visual Studio. Clear screen. Now here we are multiplying length with breadth, printing length into breadth. Here we can print the value of the variable, and here we are printing the type of variable. Let's run the code. See, the result is 100, which is a multiplication of 20 into 5, and the type of variable is integer. Let's pick this text, paste over here, clear screen. Let's do the same thing over here, print the value of variable, and let's see what is the type of variable we get on the screen. Let's run this code. Now here the value is 112.0 and the type of variable this time is float because we are using a float value here which is 5.6. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Thanks for watching the video. Catch you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.